Good. So here you go. So today is October 19, 2022. So the first thing that you have to know is that the report for lab 1 was corrected and uploaded to your group folder. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that very soon. Report for lab 2, I'm going to make it do it next class meeting, next, that's it, next lab meeting, right? Next lab meeting, which is, let me see, 26. 26 is what? 26 is our first exam, right? Let me take a look here. When is going to be the exam? No, the exam is going to be on 2nd of November. Okay, we're in good shape here. Okay, so we go. Report for lab 2 is due next lab meeting. By the way, lab report for lab 2 and 3, okay, and 3 are due next lab meeting on October 26, 22. And now let's go through the corrected lab report. I do that in a unique way. I wrote a computer program to correct your lab report, your spreadsheet. Okay, just a little word of caution. Okay, I did not correct. That should go right in here at the top. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's reorder it. Let's put this one right here at the top. Reports for lab 2 and 3 are due next lab meeting. Report for lab 1 was corrected and uploaded to your group folder. Okay. I did not correct the graphs. Okay. But we'll do for the other reports. I want, because this is the first correction that you're going through, there is still some things that you have to worry in the lab report, and that's why I didn't correct the graphs yet. But I will start correcting the graphs of the report next time. Lab 2, 3, 4, and so on. Okay, so let's concentrate on what I corrected. Make sure whatever mistake you made in the report for lab 1, you do not make it again on lab 2, report for lab 2 and 3. Okay, so let's go there to your group folder. Go to how to read your grade in the lab report. Go to your group folder. Here you go, group folder. You go, we have a bunch of groups here. Let's start with group 9, right? Whatever we do for group 9 is applicable to the other groups as well. So let's do this exercise. You can see that group 1 has the report for lab 1 here and the report for lab 2 here as well, right? I corrected for group 9, I corrected this report, this spreadsheet here, okay, group 9. And what else do we have here? We have an HTML file, which is the correction of your lab report. And together with this HTML file, we also have this folder here that works together with those two, okay? That applies to everybody, whether it's group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So go ahead and take a look at those two, this file and at this folder. Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you, Joshua. Oh man, I always forget, right? Let's share the screen here. Oh, here we go. So here you go. Now you can see my screen, right, Joshua? Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, so let's go through the notes, the lab notes. Okay, here you go. Reports for lab that, October 19, 2022. Report for lab 2 and 3 are due next lab meeting. October 26, report for lab 1 was corrected and upload to your group folder. I did not correct the graphs, but we do for the other reports. I did that on purpose because I want you to, spend some time looking at what you missed in the report other than the graphs. And now, how to read your grade in the lab report. Okay, first step, go to your group folder. Okay, and here the group folder of group 9. Group folder of group 9 has the report for lab 1, the spreadsheet, the report for lab 2, the spreadsheet, and don't forget, we must also, for lab, starting with lab 2, we need also that Word document, right? But let's concentrate on the correction of the report for lab 1. In addition to the Excel spreadsheet, you also have this HTML file and this folder, which, by the way, they work together. One needs the other. This one here, not one needs the other. This one here needs this folder to display your grade properly, okay?
Professor, I don't know if we're just seeing your other screen because we are not seeing whatever it is you're working on.
Really? Let me see here. It looks like I'm sharing the wrong screen, right? Let me see here. No. Oh yeah, I'm sharing the wrong screen. Here you go. Now I'm sharing the right screen. Sometimes I switch the numbering of the screen and I get confused here. Okay, now you can see it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for telling me that. That's what happens when you start adding screens to your computer. So here you go. So you gotta concentrate again. You're gonna concentrate on the HTML file and the folder that goes together. Both the folder HTML file, they have the same names, right? P06 L01 G09, right? P06 L01 G09, with the difference that the folder has this underscore file. That's what you have to know. Okay, lab notes. Here you go. So go to your group folder. Identify an HTML file in your group folder. For instance, for group number 1, this file is, here you go, P06 L01 G01 HTML. Okay, those files, those HTML files or HTML files, they're open using a browser. So what will you do next? You download this file to your hard drive, okay? Make sure you will be doing this, every semester. Every lab report, you're going to be doing that so you can see what you missed in your lab report, right? So here you go. I have this file here. I'm going to download this file. I'm going to right-click it and download it. Here you go. Let's wait. Come on, man. Yeah, scanning for viruses. Okay, good. And now do we see in my computer, this little window here at the bottom shows up. This file was downloaded to my download folder. Here you go. Here's my download folder. Okay. Like I told you, you also need the folder. So let's, I want everybody to do that. Now that we download the HTML file, we are going to download its associated folder. The HTML file must work in conjunction with this folder. So we do the same, right-click and download. Okay. Because this is a folder, we usually zip this folder before downloading it. Okay, and if we go, in most computers, this folder ends up being downloaded into the download folder. But don't forget this folder here is in zip. It has been zipped. Okay, let's see if I can. Yeah, there's a little zipper here in this folder, and then you have to unzip the folder inside the zipped folder. What do you do to unzip it? It's very easy. There's more than one way. The way I like the most is to double click in the zipped folder. Look at the folder in there, right? Copy this folder that's inside the zipped folder. Go outside, go to the same place where the HTML file is located and paste what you copied. Okay? This HTML file must be in the same place as the folder. Now that we have the folder in there, we don't need the zipped folder anymore. We can delete it. Okay. And now you're ready to see your grades. You're ready to see your grade. Has everybody done that already? Let's go through one by one. Okay, let's see. I'm going to get my, I'm gonna get my attendance file here. In this meantime, make sure you download what you need to download. Praxis, attendance. Okay, today is the 19th, lab attendance. Okay, I will paste it here. Insert, okay, and let's go one by one. Julissa is no longer with us, right? She dropped it. Let me check here. No, I don't see Julissa here. No, not this one. This one here. Here you go. Vanessa, are you there, Vanessa?
Here.
Okay, good. Were you able to download the file in the folder?
Yes.
Here you go. Download file and folder. Okay, yes, good. No, not this one. This one. And Vanessa, good. Makian, are you there? I don't see Makian, right? Makian. Next, Fisher, are you there, Fisher? I don't see Fisher either. Blessing? Blessing. Not here. Okay, Janet. Okay, good. Were you able to download the file in the folder? Janet? From your folder? Yes, okay, good. Next, Wendy. Are you there, Wendy? Okay, doesn't look like Wendy is attending anymore. Let me remove those students here from the list. Let's see who's trying to join us. Ashley, okay. Ryan on.
I'm here.
Okay, were you able to download the file in the folder?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Make sure it's not just download, right? You also have to unzip the folder and put the folder in the same location as the HTML file is located, right? Next is Mia Villalobos.
Yes, Professor.
You're there? Okay, good. Were you able to download the file in the folder?
Yes.
Okay, good. Raymond Garcia. I don't see Raymond here. Okay. Raymond is not here. Donovan's no longer with us. So let me end this. Joshua Jimenez, are you there, Joshua?
Yeah, I'm here, Professor. I downloaded it, unzipped it, and everything already.
Okay, good. And you unzipped the folder as well?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. Luis Gabriel Fernandez, Luis, right? Lisa? I see. Are you there? No, it's Luis, not Lily. I didn't get to you yet either. Okay, Luis is not here now. Okay, Lily, so you did download it, right? Okay, good. Michael, did you download the HTML and the folder? Oh, Jonathan, is that Jonathan? Okay. Okay, and what about the folder? Did you download the folder as well? Remember, it's not just the HTML, it's the folder as well, and then you have to unzip the folder. Okay. So let me see, Blessing just joined us. Let's go here to Blessing. Okay, Blessing, I need you to check with your group members what we are doing, okay? I need you to download the HTML file and a folder that is located in your group folder. Check with Vanessa, okay? So Daisy, are you there, Daisy?
I'm here, Professor.
Okay, did you download the file and the folder?
Yeah.
Okay. Donia?
Hi, yes, I did.
Okay, good. Any problems, Donia, so far? Did you get
No.
Okay, good. The next step, you're gonna open the HTML file. Okay, that's the next step. You gotta double click on the HTML file and I'm gonna see what you missed, what you didn't miss, okay? Ana Lopez, are you there, Ana? Let's see, doesn't look like Ana is here. Okay. Mary Okiki? I don't see Mary, yeah. Yeah, I don't see Mary. Jennifer Pettis. Okay, were you able to download the file in the folder, Jennifer? Hi, Jennifer, were you able to, no? Oh, yeah, you gotta have a computer there, okay? So I'm gonna put this, just for knowing you're gonna need that for all the other reports. Okay. Elika, are you there? Elika. I don't see Elika here. Next is Tiffany. Okay, Mary just came in. Bethany, I don't see Bethany here. Okay, Mary just joined us, right, Mary? Let me put attendance here for you. Can you hear me, Mary? Hi, Mary, can you hear me? Okay, when you answer, I will change your attendance here, okay? So here you go. So let's go to the next one, Artur Pacheco. Okay, were you able to download the file in the folder, Artur? Okay, good. And now click on the HTML file and see if you can open it. I want to hear from you, okay? Double click on the HTML file. Do not click on the folder, okay? Very soon I will show you what you should be able to see. Now respect. Oh, what did I do here? Because Pedro Ruiz is no longer with us. Let's put it here. Lab attendance. Brianna.
Professor Mary is here. Oh.
Okay, good. So check with your group members what we are doing, Mary. Okay, check with Jennifer, and you're supposed to download a file in a folder from your group folder, okay? Brianna,
Okay, Professor.
Brianna Valencia, let's see. Yeah, Brianna Valencia is here. Did you download the file in the folder, Brianna? Yes, okay, good. And okay, and after downloading and remember, right? Let's go back to the notes here, right? Download file and folder and unzip, right? Unzip. Did you see the file, the folder, folder, download. Then all the folder associated with this HTML and unzip it. Unzip it. Okay. Unzip it. Basilio. Okay, yeah. Okay. Were you also able to open the file, Basilio? Double click. You need to double click on the HTML file. Okay. Okay. Do you see your grades in there? Everything that you missed, all that stuff. There's a color code there, right? Just confirm that with me, please. Okay, good. So Vahak, are you there?
I'm here and I was able to open the document.
Okay, good. So Alejandra Marmolejo. I don't see Alejandra here. Amarilis, are you there? I don't see Amarilis either. Yesenia Montes Rodriguez, are you there, Yesenia? Okay, good. Were you able to download the file in the folder? Okay, were you also able to open the HTML file? It's still downloading. Oh, okay. It shouldn't take too long, okay? I do not know. Maybe you don't have a good internet connection, but usually it's very fast to download. But keep me posted, okay? Lady Lud, okay, I was able to download it. Were you able to open the file as well, Lady Lud? We're gonna do that together, just checking advance with you. So here you go. Yeah, okay, good. So unzip folder, right? Those are the steps that you have to do. Open HTML file. Okay, those are the steps that you have to do. Lydia Rosas Buenrostro.
I was able to unzip. I don't understand the HTML portion of it.
Okay, let me see, you were able to open the file, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and you see a color code in there. You see your grade there at the top. Do you see all of that?
No. I
No?
have the file downloaded, but I don't know. I got lost after that.
Okay, what about the folder? Did you download the folder?
Yes.
Okay, is the folder zipped or not? Do you have a zipper in the folder that you downloaded there?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you have to go inside the folder, right?
Mhm.
Copy was inside the zipped folder and paste it outside it. Okay, so I'm gonna do that again. Here you go, like I did for this group, right? No, I'm gonna do for a different group now. I'm gonna do for group 8. Here you go. Highlight that, right? Right click, download. That you did, right? Label that you did that. So right in here on the download folder. Next step, you have to download it. You have to download this folder. You download the file, have to download this folder. Right click, download. First is zipping, is compressing. Zipping means compressing the folder. And takes some time, it takes some time to compress it. And going very slowly. Oh, bye. Need to wait. Okay, now it's zipped, almost zipped. Okay, after zipping, it's going to download. Folders take longer to download in Google Drive, okay? One file zip, and then it downloaded. Okay, so when you download the folder, you know, the folder should look like it has a zipper, right? It has a zipper on it. This zipper here means that the file is being, you know, was compressed. That's what it means. See that? The zipper here. Once you have the zipped folder, you click twice on the zipped folder and copy the contents of the zipped folder. Copy the contents. Control C. Highlight, Control C. Go outside the zipped folder in the same folder that you were and paste the contents that you copied, right? This guy here was originally inside this folder, right? All I did was to paste it. For you to read this HTML file, you must have its corresponding folder in the same folder as the HTML file.
Got it. Thank you.
So we go next. That's Lydia, right? Justena. Are you there, Justena? I don't see Justena here. Next is Jade. Jade Bisquera. I don't see Jade either. And then Ashley. Ashley just joined us, right, Ashley?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, are you following what we're doing? Did you download the files that you're supposed to download?
Yes.
Okay, and then after downloading, you have to unzip the folder, download file and folder, unzip the folder and open double click the HTML file. See your grades. Erica, are you there, Erica? No, Erica doesn't look like there, she's there. And we have how many students? 20. Yeah, good. Who else is joining us? Amarilis. Okay, Amarilis, are you there, Amarilis? Can you hear me, Amarilis?
Yes.
Okay, so check with your group members what we are doing. Okay, Amarilis, I'm showing you how how to look at the correction of your first lab report, okay? Okay, so now that you all downloaded the file, right? So here you go. Now I want to demonstrate what's inside that file. Okay, here I have the files for group 8 and group 9, right? Let me delete this zipped folder that we don't need that anymore. Now I need your authorization to display your correction here for the other students, okay? Either group 8 or group 9. Do I have your authorization to do that? Group 8 or 9? I'll pick one here. I'm not gonna open both of them. Group 8, yes, okay. Okay, so here goes. Someone else joined us, right? Okay, so I'm gonna double click on this HTML file. Right, all the contents that this file needs to display is located on its corresponding folder. Okay, so when here you go. That's the way I found to correct your lab reports. Okay, so here you go. The grade is at the top. Okay, like I said, I didn't correct everything this time, but only this time. I didn't correct your graphs. But starting with lab 2, I'm going to start correcting your graphs. And here you go. Here's the first table, right? So group number 8, put all the units in there, no problem. Anything that is incorrect has a color code. Okay, meter, cubic meter, kilogram. So there is no mistake here, right? The secant figures here seem to be correct as well because there is no color whatsoever. But then we see the CL, right? They are color coded here. It means that those values here are not correct. Okay. So group number 8 missed the CL for the ruler and the vernier caliper. Everything else is, and here is the rubric, right? The rubric. I wrote the software, so group number 8 missed 2 CLs. For each CL, I'm subtracting 2 points, right? So in this case, group number 8, is being subtracted 4 points of the whole grade. So group 8 got like a 96%. Okay. So, and here are the color codes, right? The red is for incorrect units. Okay, again, that's the rubric, how many points I'm subtracting for each incorrect one. They didn't miss the units. They got all the secant figures in the proper, with the proper number, right? That's why we have 0 and 0 here. Number of data points is fine. Number of data points is n, right? N, here you go. Right here. Sometimes the students miss that. Incorrect numerical values. I have seen that, but they didn't have any problems. R squared. Students sometimes miss on the R square. CL. CL is that what I see the most mistakes, okay? Frequently students miss on the CL. And the slope, right? Sometimes the students plot the wrong graph and they come up with the incorrect slope. And I take out points from the slope, the percentage difference, and the percentage difference. Okay. So I want to know if everybody was able to open their correction file. Right, and if you have any questions about the correction. Group 1, anyone in group 1, okay? Were you able to open your correction file there, your HTML file? Group 1 is Vanessa and Blessing. Oh, Fisher too just joined us, right? Fisher, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good. So check with your group members what we are doing, okay? And So Vanessa, were you able to see your grade there, Vanessa?
Yes, I was.
Okay, good. Do you understand the how do we call it, the color code that I use in there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So next, group 2, right? Group 2, we have 3 students today. Raymond, are you there, Raymond? Looks like Raymond just joined us. Yes, okay, good. So check with your group members what we are doing, okay? And group, let's see, Ryan, were you able to open the file there and see your grade and any mistake that you might have made?
Yeah, I was able to see my grade.
Okay, good. So, look at those mistakes and make sure, you don't make them anymore in the upcoming lab reports, right? So that's why I'm postponing the report for lab 2, so you can learn from your mistakes of this first lab report and don't make the same mistakes. Group number 3. Let's see. We have 2 students, Raymond and Joshua. Were you able to see your grades there, Joshua?
Yeah, I was able to see the color coding and all that.
Okay, good. Thank you. Now, group number 4. Let's see. Daisy, were you able to see the grade there and the color code?
Yes.
Okay, good. Any questions that you might have?
No, I think we got it.
Okay, it's pretty clear, right? Okay. Now let's see, Jennifer. No, Jennifer didn't download, right? So I gotta ask for Mary. But Mary, were you able to download the file, Mary?
I will later in the day when my home internet is restored. Right now, I'm on my phone.
Okay. Okay, Jennifer got it. Okay, good. Were you able to open, Jennifer? Were you able to open the file? Okay, good. Do you see the grades and the color code there? Yeah, okay, good. So now group 6. Group 6, either Arthur or Brianna. Arthur, well, let's go for Arthur. Arthur, did you see the grade there, Arthur? Yes, okay, good. Do you have any questions? Okay, no, okay, thank you. Group 7. Let's see, group 7. So we have Basilio. Were you able to see the grade there, Basilio? Yes, okay, good, thank you. And group 8. Lady Lud, I guess you were able to see that, right, Lady? Okay, so I'm not getting answer from Lady Lud. What about Lydia? Were you able to see the grades there, Lydia?
Yes.
Okay, good. And let's see. So we have just 1 student in group number 9, right, Ashley? So do you see the grade there, Ashley?
Yes, sorry.
Okay, good. Okay, so that's the exercise that we're going to be doing the whole semester, and it's all documented here in my notes. Okay, let's see how to read your grade in your lab folder. All right, go to your group folder, identify an HTML file in your group folder. The HTML should be .htm, right? In your folder. Download this file to your hard drive, then download the folder associated with the file, okay? The folder and file you download usually end up in the downloader folder of your computer. Go to the folder where these 2 files are located. And this one that has this additional step, right? Unzip it. Then download the folder associated with this HTML file. I'm gonna put a different line here. For group number 1, this folder is entitled, okay, so here you go. This folder is usually downloaded in a zip format. Zip is slide compressed format. Okay. For this reason, you must unzip it. Unzip it. And this guy should be below this item. How do you unzip it? You know, double click the zip folder, copy the contents inside the zip folder, and paste it outside the zip folder. Okay. These contents, the folder, let's see, double click the zip folder, copy the content, not the contents, inside the zip folder. The content is another folder. Here you go. The content is another folder. And paste this folder outside the zip folder. This folder will end up in the same folder of the HTML file. This folder must end up in the same folder of the HTML file. Okay, let's see here. Download this file to your hard drive. Okay. And this one, you know what? Let me organize that. Yeah, the folder and file you downloaded usually end up in the same downloader folder of your computer. Okay. Go. Yeah, I should be here. Go to the folder where these two files are located. Yeah, okay, so the HTML file is in its proper format. However, this folder is zipped and you must unzip it. Okay, and that. Okay, unzip it. Here you go, double click the zipped folder. Yeah, it's already here. I don't need that. Oh gosh, I'm putting additional stuff that was unnecessary. Double click the zip folder and take it out the same. Copy the content and paste it. And paste it in the same folder where your HTML file is located. And don't forget, it should be P06 L01. Professor, have you uploaded the class lectures? Yes. Yes, I did. I'm gonna upload it again, okay? After unzipping, now double click the HTML file, you should be able to see your correction. Okay, so let me upload it. PDF. Now, spreadsheet for lab notes. This one here, 19. And let me put that in the right in here, group folder, shareable folder, lab notes. Okay, place, good. So now I have placed the older one. Okay, so that's what you have to do. And see here. Good. Okay, so let me just erase that. What we're going to do now is going to be lab number 3, okay? Any questions before we move forward? Okay, here's a little table that I don't want to delete. Okay, operation, right, for significant figures. I think it's very, I'm going to emphasize the fact that, okay, operation, significant figures for results, okay? And significant figures for measurements. For measurements. Stop at the stop here you go. Stop at the resolution of the map. The resolution of the instrument, right? There's no okay, it doesn't fit here. It doesn't fit here. So it should be a separate table. Second figure for measurement is stop at the resolution of the instrument. Okay, so we go. Okay, we don't need that anymore. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to our syllabus, okay? And let's not forget, 2nd of November is going to be chapters. I put it chapter 3 to 6, okay? And we are right in here. We should be lab number 3. What time is that? 9:45. Okay. Yeah, I guess let's wait another 7 more minutes, right? And then we're going to do this lab activity here, okay, for stable. And I'm going to upload the data that you're going to work with. And I'm going to walk you through this experiment. Raw data lab, let's see, lab 2, yeah, lab 3. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit place here for you, okay? 06. We're gonna be lab number 3. 06. Oops. Oh, sometimes. Good. Now I'm going to upload this data for the 3rd experiment. Okay, group 1, you have the spreadsheet for the 3rd experiment. Group 2, you have the spreadsheet for the 3rd experiment. Group 3, Group 4, Group 5, Group 6, Group 7, Group 8, and Group 9. Good. So everybody should have their their data, right? Right in here. And let me get the nodes for physics node, lab menu, not here. Illustration, let's see. Illustration, physics 37. No, not what I want. That slides. Yeah, first table, right here. Okay. So it's 9:47. Now let's take our break, and then I will walk you through how this experiment is done. So it's break. Break till 10:05 a.m. Any questions before you proceed? So let's see, there is one. Where are the recorded lectures? I haven't uploaded yet, okay? But you should look at the YouTube. There's some lecture that I didn't upload yet, okay, Justena? But I will be doing that soon. And you gotta look at my YouTube channel. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. I came up with a list, right, of the important class recordings right in here in the syllabus. All the links that you need. And by the way, all those experiments I have the recordings already there, which was pre-recorded last semester, okay? So any of the experiments that we performed, you can consult the recordings that I recorded in the past 2 semesters. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's have our break. And any more questions?
Professor, when are you going to post the recordings for the previous lectures and labs?
Okay, I'll try to do that today. Okay, we still have like two. The labs already posted there. Remember, I mentioned that the lectures are the one that are a little bit behind. If you go in my, did you see the recordings for the labs of the previous semesters?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So for the labs, you already have all the recordings in there. Okay. For the lectures, I'm a little bit behind. I'm gonna post them very soon. So let me see, Raymond Garcia, right? Let me check here. Raymond Garcia. So here you go, Raymond. I have your attendance is here, right? Let me see if there is. I don't have another Raymond. You're the only one. There's a Ray, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's only one. Yeah. We meant two Garcias, right? Let me check. Yeah, Janet Garcia, right? Yeah, Janet Garcia and Raymond Garcia. So I think everything is fine here. It only has one member. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I understand what you mean, Raymond. Let's wait until we come back from the break and then we try to figure out what to do, okay? All right, so I see you in 15 minutes. I'm back here. Okay. Here you go. So let's not forget, right? Here you go. It's no longer applicable to you. Let me correct that here. Don't forget starting with the report for lab 2. You should prepare a Word document together with the spreadsheet and upload both of them to your group folder. Okay? So as part of starting the report for lab 2, you should prepare a Word document together with the spreadsheet and upload both of them to your group folder. Okay, let's not both of those documents. Both of these documents must be labeled P06 L02 group, whatever. It doesn't matter if both documents have the same title, because one is going to have extension doc, right? And the other is going to have a different extension. So you don't have to worry about labeling them with the same name. The other is XLS, right? Something like that. The Excel document that you upload has a not this one. XLS. Here you go, spreadsheet. XLSX. Here you go. Okay. So don't worry about having them the same title because they have a different extension. Now, you don't have to worry about that. It's okay, like I said, it's okay to have documents of different formats labeled with the same name. Okay, you don't need to do that. And now to the experiment vectors and the force table. We do this experiment. So in real life, right? So you can see in real life how vectors operate, how vectors behave. It's a real neat thing because you see that in real life, how vectors behave. And let me walk you through how the experiment is performed in real life. Here you go. What we have in those experiments, we have a circular table graduated with the angles. Okay, it's what we call a force table. Force table. Okay, so here the equipment is a force table with a protractor imprinted at its top and angular resolution. The angular resolution is xx.x degrees. But this dot x is not a tenth of a degree, it's actually half of a degree. Let me show you how it looked like in real life, a force table experiment. Okay, here you go, force table.
Empresas de todos os tamanhos usam BigQuery para descobrir novos insights.
The Force Table Lab
Here
is
you
one
go.
of the most common labs
Let
used
me
in analyze.
see, that's how the force table looks like. It is this metal plate, metal circular plate on the top of a tripod, okay, that you can adjust, and it's graduated here with the angles from 0 to 360 degrees. So what you see right here is exactly that first illustration that you saw. Okay, so the force table uses pulleys that have a clamp. Here is the pulley. I am illustrating the pulley right here, and we have a clamp, a pulley with a clamp. One illustration, one simple illustration. We're going to use, in our experiment, we use only 3. Many experiments out there, they perform with 4 of those pulley clamps, clamp pulleys. See the clamp and the pulley, see? You can see the pulley right in here, and you can see the clamp. Let's see if we have a better illustration here. I don't like this video. I don't like this video because it doesn't have a good illustration of the force table. Only this one that can hardly see how it looks like. Let's see if I can get you another one. Maybe this one here. Okay, this one looks a better one. Vectors on the force table. Let's see.
In this laboratory,
See here, the table, the circular table. Here is the pulley attached to the clamp. Do you see that they're making like they're using four clamps? In my experiment, I prefer to use only 3 to demonstrate the, you know, the right angle triangle relation, right? Let me see if they, it looks like, let's see, let's take a look further down here. Oh yeah, see further down the line, this video shows the experiment being performed with only 3 pulleys, right? So the pulleys, we use the pulley, and then there is a ring that you're going to see in my illustration as well. Okay, so you get a ring that's placed at the center of the table, and this ring has 3 strings attached, just like you saw there in this illustration as well. Okay, let's see. Yeah, here's the ring. Okay, that's how the ring looks like. At the center of the table, we have the spin for reference, not just for reference, but also to stop the ring in case that the forces applied to the ring is not balanced, right? So those strings are attached to a mass. So right now we have a tension here along this string, right? Along this string and along this string. If the forces are not balanced, the ring would tend to move either in the way of the largest force, right? And then we have the spin to prevent the ring to move away. So and then everything falls off to prevent the masses to falling off. That's what we have in this illustration. just the string. After the string, you put the weights in there, slotted weights. Here, the slotted weights are illustrated. Okay. And let's move
And
forward.
allow the ring to move to the center. Record the values of
Okay, so those are, we call the slotted weights. The slotted weights with a weight support. Okay. We have a weight support here, and let me show you at the beginning. She shows how the slotted masses are placed there in
this laboratory.
See the slotted masses right in here? They're designed in such a way as to fit into this mass support. We have those there at the college.
You will investigate the addition of force vectors. The objectives for this laboratory are: use the force table to determine the vector sum of two perpendicular forces. Compare experimental values with calculated values for the magnitude and direction of a resultant force. And use the force table to demonstrate the vector addition of three forces. To conduct your experiment, you will use a force table with pulleys, a ring, and strings, and mass holders and slotted masses. Set up the force table according to its instruction manual and become familiar with its operation.
So in my labs, I just do like three forces, right? And two of them are perpendicular to one another. And we use the Pythagorean theorem to determine the angle and the resultant, and the magnitude of the resultant force.
In part 1, you will use the force table to determine the magnitude and direction of an equilibrant force that balances the vector sum of two perpendicular forces.
So what do we do? You know, in the experiment, I tell my students, look, place those two forces perpendicular to one another. Place those two forces perpendicular to one another. Okay, and put, let's say, 300 grams here and 200 grams there, and find the resultant, right? And that's what that spreadsheet is all about, right? Let's take a look at the spreadsheet that you have there. I'm gonna get the spreadsheet. This one here. No. Spreadsheets. That's not this one. Okay, looks like I gotta get out of here. Play fall. Nope. Not this one. This one. Raw data lab. Okay, here you go. Okay, let's get the spreadsheet of group number 5. Okay. Right in here. Am I sharing? Yep, I'm sharing, right? So here you go. That's mass number 1, right? And that's mass number 2. Mass number 1 and mass number 2. Those are provided with the following values: 300 grams. Mass number 1 is 300 grams all the way down. You gotta put that in kilograms. We are using the same scale that we used before to measure those masses. Let's go here. Syllabus, lecture notes, lab notes, right? So equipment, force table with protractor imprint on its top, resolution, xx dot x degrees. Pulley is a clamp, scale to measure the masses you use with a resolution of 0.01 grams. That's the resolution in kilograms, and that's how it's 300. Remember, the mass one is 300 grams. Then you have to write it down, display with the proper number of significant digits. 3 mass holders, right? Each mass holder is approximately 50 grams. And you load the slotted masses into the mass holder to come up with 300 grams for mass number 1. Okay, a set of 3 strings that you saw there, a pin that goes at the center of the table. Okay, so take this one out. So according to the Pythagorean theorem, remember, you're going to put mass, let's say this is mass 1, this is mass 2, right? According to the Pythagorean theorem, you're going to come up with a resulting force that's given by the square of the square root of the square of the sum of the square of those 2 forces. And that's what we have right here. The force actually, you know, should be written as M3G, right? M3G, because we are squaring them, we gotta put the G squared there as well. Okay, the given masses are those ones, M1 and M2. M1 is gonna be 300 grams all the time, M2 is gonna vary. And then you're supposed to find M3. Because this G here is the same value on the other side, they cancel out, right? Whatever is given in terms of force becomes actually mass. Here is my dependent variable. We call that the dependent variable. This one is what you find from your experiment. And because this one is a dependent variable, dependent on M1 and M2, I call that Y. M2 is the one that's being changed. Okay, so I call it X. What we have here is a linear equation in M2 squared. In terms of M2 squared. And we also have the angle of the force. Those are the notes that we have in this equation. When you plot M3 square along the y-axis and M2 square along the x-axis, the theory, okay, obtained from the Pythagorean theorem, it states that the slope should be equal to 1, right? And the intercept should be equal to M1 squared. That's what the theory states. Okay. The angle is given by this equation, M2 divided by M1, the tangent of the angle theta 3. So what do? We obtain M3 experimentally, we obtain theta 3 experimentally. The experiment is given M1, theta 1, M2, theta 2, find M3 and theta 3, that will equilibrate the system. That's what we do. Okay, so here we go. And in order to reach equilibrium, you must have this ring centered, right? And that's what it looks like in a free body diagram. We have the force 1 applied to the ring. We have the force 2 applied to the ring. This force 1 and force 2, because they add vectorially, they generate a resultant that's going to be equal to this force. To equilibrate our system, we must apply a force of same magnitude at the opposite angle, right? And that's, you know, we do that in the classroom. It's an experiment that works very well. The angle you find just by, you know, get your hand and finding the angle where you equilibrate the other 2 forces, right? And the magnitude of the force, F3, you find by adding slotted mass little by little. And that's what this video is all about.
To determine the magnitude and direction of an equilibrant force that balances the vector sum of 2 perpendicular forces. And you will calculate experimental values for the magnitude and direction of the resultant force. Then you will compare your experimental values to the actual values. Attach 3 pulleys to the force table and 3 strings to the ring. Hang a 50-gram mass hanger from each string. Label the pulleys and their associated hangers A.
That's exactly what we do in the experiment, okay? 3 strings, the ring, and the pulleys and the table. Here you go.
A, B, and E. The weights of masses hanging from the strings will exert forces on the ring in the directions of the pulleys. Record the masses and directions for the forces that will be applied by hangers A and B. Also record
the values that we use in our experiment are different from what they do here. Those two angles are the same, right? In my experiment, I usually ask my students to put 300 grams here and to vary those forces. Exactly what you see there in your spreadsheet. Okay, so let's go there in the spreadsheet. Okay, 300 grams. Okay, take a look here at the top, right? 300 grams, 300 grams, 300 grams, 300 grams, and 300 grams. The angle remains the same, 0 degrees, 0 degrees, 0 degrees, blah, 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 right? And the M2 is the one that we change. I start at 200 grams. It's going to be the slotted mass plus the mass hanger. Next one is going to be 250 grams. Don't forget, we're measuring those masses, those slotted masses in the scale. So you must display those masses with the proper number of significant digits. 300 grams, 350, 400, and 450. This angle is going to be always at 90 degrees. Don't forget to display with the proper number of significant digits, okay? In the experiment, we never find an exact value for the mass. We find a range of masses along which you have an equilibrium, okay? That's because of friction. So that's why you have the M3 lower and M3 upper values. Within this range, in this case, 343 grams, between 343 grams and 385 grams, we find equilibrium for the three masses, for the three forces. We do find equilibrium. Again, that's because of the friction that the system has, right? Now think about that, 380, let's see how much percentage we have, 340, 380, we are talking about 40 grams difference. 40 grams out of 340, 40 grams is 7.5%. It's not bad, huh? A variation, a range of 7.5%. And here's the angle that we end up getting, 213 degrees in this case, okay? For the other two sets of masses, right? We get the 369 for group number 5, right? And 405 grams. Okay. And so on. So, and then what do? You're going to plot. What you're going to do next? You're going to take the square of M2, right? Square of M2, the square of M3. M2 is the one that's varying. M3 is the what we call the dependent variable. Don't forget that we have a range of M3 masses. Consequently, we have to take an average of those two values. And what is squared is the average of M3. Your first graph is going to be this one here. M3 average is square, M2 is square. That's your first graph. So let's start by plotting this graph. Okay. And let's see here. We have, let's see, group one. Group one have how many students? Have 3 students, right? Group 2 has 3 students. That's good. Group 3. Group 3 has 2 students today, right?
That's correct.
Do you know? Yeah. Do you know what happens? Let's see here. Do you know what happens to Latisa? Luis Latisa?
I mean, we're in a group chat. We kind of communicate with each other, but at least from her, we haven't heard nothing in a couple weeks already.
She's. I presume that I do not know if she dropped or not. Okay. I do not know if she dropped or not. So let me see. Let's go. Right now, we have 2 students, right? Let's see. Group number 4 has 40 students. Group number 5 has 2 students today, right? Doesn't mean that any of them dropped. Group number 6 has 2 students. Group number 7 has 3 students. Group number 8 has 3 students. Group number 9 right now has only 1 student, right, Ashley? Are you there, Ashley?
Yes, I am. Sorry. But yeah,
Okay.
it's only me.
Do you know what happened to your group members?
Erica dropped the class, and I think Jade just couldn't make it today.
Couldn't meet today, right? Do you want to
Yeah.
join number 3? Since you're
Um,
alone.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Do you know each other already? Raymond and Joshua, do you already know?
No, but I could send him a message so we could be in the same page, like on the group chat and all that.
Okay. So now Justena, your group number 8, Justena. Okay, so here you go. Justena is here. Now I see only 21 students. Someone left, right? So I need to do attendance again. Here you go. Vanessa, are you there, Vanessa?
I'm here.
Okay. Makin, are you there, Makin? Okay, Makin's not here. Fisher?
I'm here.
Oh. Okay. Next, Blessing, are you there? I don't see Blessing here. Okay, so it looks like Blessing walked out. We're gonna put a star here. Janet, are you there, Janet?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good. Ryan on, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Mia?
Here, Professor.
Okay, Raymond Garcia. Raymond, okay. So don't forget to exchange contact information with the student from group 9, okay? Joshua Jimenez.
I'm here, Professor.
Okay. Luis Latisa is not here, right? Lily is here, right? Hi, Lily, are you there? I'm not hearing from Lily. Let me put a star here. Michael, are you there? Michael, I don't hear from Michael either. Okay, so Daisy, Mariscal.
I'm here, Professor.
Okay, good. Donia.
Here.
Okay. Ana Lopez, not here, right? Not here. Mary Okeke.
I'm here, Professor.
Thank you. Jennifer Perez. Okay, thank you, Jennifer. Elika. Don't see Elika. Bethany. Don't see Bethany. Arthur Pacheco. Are you there, Arthur Pacheco? Okay. Brianna Valencia.
I'm here.
Okay. Basilio Lopez. Good. Vahag. Bye, Vahag. I see you here on the list, but I don't hear from you. Okay, gonna put a star here. Alejandra Marmolejo. Amarilis.
Here.
Okay, thank you. Yesenia. I don't see Yesenia here. Looks like she walked away. Okay, gonna put a star here. And Labelud. Okay, thank you, Labelud. Lydia.
Here.
Good. Justana? Okay, thank you, Justana. Jade is not here. Okay, and Ashley is here, right? I actually
Yes.
just go, okay, thank you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students. Okay. Okay, so the first step is to plot plot M3 square along the y-axis and M2 square along the x-axis. Okay, get the regression equation. You get the regression equation. Get the determination coefficient. Because of in this experiment, M1 is a constant, the slope of your graph should be close to 1. Let's see, yeah, should be in this experiment. In this experiment, the slope of your graph should be close to 1, and the intercept should be close to M1 square. M1 square is what? This 0.3 square, right? 0.3 square is 0.09. Okay. So there are two graphs. The next graph should be tangent of theta 3 along the y-axis and M2 divided by M1 in the x-axis. We start, we go tangent y-axis, M2 over M1 x-axis. Okay. So once you get the regression equation, you write it down here. Once you get the R squared, you write it down here, right? Number of points, and let's not forget the CL. Oops. Slope for the first graph, intercept for the first graph. Slope for the second graph. You don't need to write down the intercept. Oh, values, right? The slope here, intercept value here. Here are the units. Here are the units. I'm in this table here. I'm putting the units at the top, not at the bottom. Okay. So that's what you have to do for this lab, but there's more, right? If the unit of a given parameter is unitless, then you report the number 1 as the unit, which, by the way, is the case of the slope of both graphs. Not just the slope of both graphs, but this ratio as well, right? M2 divided by M1 is a unitless quantity. So M2 divided by M1, the unit should be 1. The unit for tangent should be 1 as well. The number 1. Okay. The slope of the first graph, the units of the slope of the first graph should be 1. Okay, a unitless unit. But not the intercept. The intercept should have a unit there that I want you to find out. Okay. So that the first thing is for you to plot the graph, right? Plot the two graphs. So plot the two graphs, plot the above two graphs. So let's see how you're doing. 1040. I'm gonna call you randomly. graph. One per group. Let's see. Fisher, did you plot your graph already? The two graphs?
Sorry, which graphs were we trying to plot? The data went away.
Okay, there are two graphs, right? So here we go. The first graph is, let's see, plot M3 square along the y-axis, M2 square along the x-axis. That's the first graph. And then the second graph, tangent of theta 3 along the y-axis, M2 divided by M1 along the x-axis. Two graphs.
Okay, thank you. Working on it.
Okay. So let's go for, so let me put here so far. Let's see, one per group, right? Ryan, did you plot your graph, Ryan?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay, good. So let's see, Joshua.
Yeah, I'm plotting it right now as we speak.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, Lily, are you there, Lily? Okay, I'm not hearing from Lily. What about Michael? I don't see Michael either. Okay, Daisy. Did you plot your graph, Daisy?
I'm plotting it right now.
Okay. Jennifer? A little bit early, right, to plot the graphs, but I'm calling you anyway. Jennifer, are you there? Jennifer Pettis? Okay, thank you. Working, let's put like that, working, right? W for working on it. Don't want to give the impression that you're getting a 0 grade for that. Here you go. W for working. Here you go.
Hi, Professor, I'm here.
Who's that?
I didn't have sound. Yeah, my thing went black.
Okay. Okay, Lily, right? Okay, who's next? Brianna?
I'm working on it right now.
Working? Okay. One per group. Let's see. Vahad, are you there, Vahad?
Yes, I'm back. I haven't graphed it yet.
Okay, working. Good. Let's see. Justana? Have you plotted your graph, Justana? Okay, I can't hear, and I cannot hear anything from Justana. I'm gonna put a star here. You know what? I'm gonna put a star right here. And Ashley. Okay.
Hi.
Okay, are you working on the graph?
Yes, I'm working on it right now.
Okay, Michael is back. Let's see, where's Michael? Okay, working. 10:45. Okay, so 22. Okay, now we have 22 here. Some changes, Michael. Okay, okay, Michael. Thank you. I'll give you some time to. Okay, while you work, I'm gonna walk away for a few minutes. I'll be back shortly. Recording. There you go. Now, the slope I'm getting is 7%, 6-7% now, right? I'm getting a better slope now because I corrected those values here. Okay, you should do that too. Okay, but don't forget to display with the right number of sequence figures. You can use 0.3. You can use 0.3, or even let's not complicate. Use 0.3 here, group number 3, group number 4, right? And now once you use 0.3, you'll be able to get a better slope and a better percentage difference.
Is it okay if the tan graph is still 21% of percent difference? Because that one didn't change for me.
Which one? The group number 4?
Yeah, the second graph.
No, you are supposed to change those values here. Did you change the values here?
Yeah, that fixed my first graph, but my second graph is still.
So just replot it. Sometimes, you know, sometimes the Excel doesn't update when you write the data here. Just replot your graph and see if you get the right value, right? See, when I change the M1, right, those values are supposed to change. Yeah, I'm going to replot again. Here you go. Insert. Right, here you go. Set intercept display. See, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting like 6.2%. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Now it updated.
Yeah, that's right. It looks like that. You update the table, but apparently the graph didn't update automatically. Sometimes that happens with Excel. You never know when that happens. Excel is supposed to update the graph automatically, okay? But sometimes it doesn't do it. Now let's go for. Oh, we gotta go for our break, right? So here you go. Let's go for our break. You can continue working there on the. Break 11:15. To 11:30. And I will see you in 15 minutes. I am back here. So let's see where we stopped. Okay, so Mary, are you there, Mary? Mary Okiki?
Yes, Professor.
Okay, so what about your graph? Were you able to plot the 2 graphs?
Not yet, Professor. I'm
Yeah.
still just on my phone.
Okay. So do you need any help, Mary?
No, I'm just only able to be on my phone right now because the internet in my house hasn't been restored yet.
Okay. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Arthur Pacheco, were you able to plot the 2 graphs, Arthur? Yes, okay. So tell me what's the percentage difference you're getting for the slope of the first graph, the intercept of the first graph, and the slope of the second graph. Are you still there, Arthur? Well, the first one gave you 1%. Okay, what about the second one? The intercept, right? I'm talking about the intercept. And you are group number 6, right? So 3.7, not bad, right? 3.8, right? What about the slope of the second graph? Let's say 1.1, 3.8. And what about the point up? 0.96%. Wow, nothing, right? Almost nothing. Okay, so you're group number 6. Let's do that together. Let's see. M3 square, M2 square. Am I sharing the screen? Yes, I am sharing the screen. Am I recording? Okay, I'm recording too. We go. Charts, we go. Trend line. Play equation. Okay. I'm getting 0.9893. Yeah, just like you said, 1%. A little bit more than 1%. Okay, what about this guy? 0.0917. Yeah, you're getting, you said you're getting 3%. Yeah, sounds like it's 3%. Good. Now, what about this one? Insert. It's a different graph. Display, we're getting 4%, a little bit less than 4%, 3.7%, just like you said. Good. So it is, makes sense what you told me. Now let's go to the next student here. Let's see. Pacheco. And 96.96. Let's see, group number 7. Basilio, do you plot the 2 graphs, Basilio? Yes, what's the percentage difference you're getting for those graphs? Percentage difference for the slope, for the intercept, and the other slope. Uh, 9.7, 13.7. That's for the first graph, is that right? Okay, what about the second graph? What about the percentage difference for the slope of the second graph? Oh, okay. And what about the percentage difference for the intercept of the first graph? The intercept for the first graph. All right, here you go. That's what you plotted, right? Here you go. So add trend line. You said it was 9%. Yeah, 9%. You're right. What? It looks like your intercept is a little bit off. You got 2%? No, that's not 2%. Sounds more like 20%. 0.0636 intercept. Not in the input. 0.0636. Let's put that. 0.0636. Right? Well, 2%. Doesn't make any sense. Let me see here. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's the same problem. Okay, it looks like it's the same problem. Yeah, it shouldn't be that. Yeah, it's the same problem as the other group, right? This group of students logged the incorrect value of the mass one. They put 250 grams that they're supposed to put 300 grams. So let's see, let's fix that. Interesting that the percentage difference was so low, right? Let's see. Or did you change M1? Well, I just type it 0.3. You know, I put 0.3 in every one. 0.3, 0.3, 0.3, 0.3. It's kind of an obvious mistake, you know, that the students did. So let me see. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm getting that value. Insert chart. Let's see. Because we changed the values, now all those is okay. Still 9.7. Huh, still 0.036. Strange. Oh yeah, for the first graph it doesn't. Interesting. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't affect the first graph. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't affect the first graph. And what about now? Yeah, now I'm getting 29%. And it's a little bit strange what happens here. Well, you know what? It seems that this group of students, seems that this group of students did the right thing. You know, that all looks like. It looks like they did the right thing. They went ahead and you know, they used 250 grams from the very beginning. Yeah, that's why, and they didn't make any mistakes. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the other group did that mistake, but not this one. Okay, it looks like this group here measured 250 grams, okay, and performed the experiment with 250 grams. In the other case, the student measured 250 grams, but performed the experiment with 300 grams. That's what it looks like. We never know. So you're okay. You're okay, Arthur. Basilio, right? Basilio, you're okay. Keep the original data. Keep the original data that you had. Okay. Cancel. What about the other one? The tangent M2 divided by M1. %, yeah. Okay, yeah, 13% is low enough to believe that they did it right. Now that's good. So let's go for, we're talking to Basilio, right? We have 15 more minutes to go. Let's see, let's go for group number 8 now. Yesenia, are you there, Yesenia? I don't see Yesenia here. Okay, Labelus, did you manage to plot the two graphs, Labelus?
Yes, I was able to. Yes, I'm here. So
yeah.
I got for the percent difference for the first one was 12.1. Then
12.1 you said?
Yes.
And
the intercept is 16.78.
Okay, 16.8. And what about the other one?
And the other one is 6.7.
You said 6.1?
No, 6.7.
Oh, 6.7. Okay, it looks like those are low enough. Let me just make sure there's nothing wrong with this data. Group number 8, right? So here we go. This one, insert. Wow, it's all over the place, huh? Yeah, it's all over the place, but it's still, you know, you said 12.1, right? Yeah, that all looks like 12.1. This one here, 0.105, should be 10%. Okay, and the other one. Uh, 7%, 6-7%. Yeah, just like you said, good. Okay, and now group 9. Ashley, did you plot the two graphs?
I have it plotted, but I'm still trying to figure out the percent difference in the slope.
Okay, so you did plot, right? So yeah, but you didn't get the percentage difference yet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so all you gotta do is do you need any help to find that out?
Yeah, I was doing it with group 3.
Okay. Okay. Are you using the spreadsheet of group 3 or group 4, group 9?
For group 3.
Okay, you're using spreadsheet of group 3. So let's see here. 3, 3, 3. Okay. Okay, so you have another 13 minutes. Do you folks have any question? I need help of mine, like if I am doing it right. Okay, which group are you, Jennifer? 5. So let's see, 5. Jennifer. Okay, good. So let me get the spreadsheet for group 5. Okay. Yes, good. That's a spreadsheet of group 5. Yeah. Okay, so Jennifer, so you gotta plot M3 average square versus M2 square, right? Okay, good. So let's insert it. Insert it. And then you gotta get the regression equation, right? And the R squared. Did you get that too? Regression equation and R squared. Okay. So now you gotta log this value here, this is slope value in the, let me copy everything. One is the slope, the other is the intercept. Log the slope value right in here. Okay, you go. 2% only, see that? 2% only. And you log the intercept value right in here. It's going to be very low to see, 1.2. Okay, pretty good, right? So let me erase that because I don't want to keep those values. Okay, now we're going to plot the other graph. This one here. Insert. Add. Yeah, 3%. See that? Less than 3%, 2.5%, because it's 0.9753. wait a minute. It's not the one. 0.9753, right? Yeah, 0.975 is 2.5%. Is that all you got, Jennifer? 2.5%, pretty good. Okay. Let me erase this one too. Good. And this one should be deleted. Okay. Who else need help? Fisher, did you plot your graphs?
Yes, I was. Could you remind me one more time about how to find the R square?
Yeah, let's see. Go.
Or sorry, the percentage difference, my bad.
Yeah, here you go. Let's see, group number 1. Let's see if I have it here. Okay, gotta open it from scratch. Lab 3, group number 1. Okay, plot M3 square, M2 square. Insert chart scattered. Let me zoom it so you can see better. Click one of the data points, right click, add trend line. Display equation chart. Okay, see, display R squared, right? You gotta go to, you gotta scroll down, right?
Okay, I have the R squared.
Okay. And then you have this slope value, right? And you have the intercept value. And you insert the slope value here. You can copy it. Let's try to copy it again. Let's see. For some reason, sometimes they don't copy it. Let's see if you copy it now. Copy, 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 copy. Okay, let's see if it copied now. Okay, now it copied. Okay, good. It's going to be only 1% difference, only 1 or 2% difference for the slope. Okay, and how much percent difference for the intercept? It's going to be 1.8% difference for the intercept. Is that what you got?
Okay, yes, thank you.
Okay, so, and then you got to do for the second graph, right? That's not the, we're not
Yes,
done
I've done
yet.
the second graph as well.
Oh, you have done? And what's the percentage difference you're getting?
The percentage difference is 3.7.
3.7. Let's see if it's 3.7. Trend line display. Zoom in. 3.7. Yeah, that's right. 3.7 because it's 0.96, right? 0.96 is 3.7% off of 1. Good. Good. So, and now don't forget, we still have, there's more to it, right? It's not just the graphs, it's not just the percentage difference, there's still the units that you gotta fill it up. All the units are in degrees, or all the angular units are in degrees. The units for this one, for M3 squared, the units for M3 average, blah, 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 right? And what gives you the most work, the most trouble, right, is the significant digits. 11:54, we have 6 more minutes to go. Do you have any more questions? Is Blessing there? Let's see. Are you there, Blessing? I don't see Blessing here. Looks like left. Left, right? Here you go. It is 11. 54 a.m. Okay, so don't forget, report for lab number 2 is due next week, and report for lab 3 is also due next week. Take a look at your corrections, the one that I upload to your folder. Make sure you understand what you missed in there, so you don't repeat the same mistakes in the follow-up labs, in the follow-up reports. Okay, are you going to upload the last Wednesday video? Yes. Last Wednesday video. What did you do last Wednesday? Let me take a look here. Don't forget for lab 2. Yeah, don't forget I do have already a lab 2 video, right, from the previous semester. I believe I have 2 or 3 versions of the same lab, and I will upload too what I had, what we did last semester, last week. Okay. I'll make sure I will upload that for you. Yeah, okay. So let me stop the recording here. Stop recording. I actually want to stop recording to the